Hey, so I don't, I didn't really respond to your video because I don't really know what to say. It was just good. I'm glad you made one. But I don't really know what to say to it. So I'm just gonna keep talking like randomness. And I don't really want to talk about my life because I'm kind of stressed right now. Um, so I've been thinking about, like, last weekend was open house. And so a bunch of like people were in our like dining hall and stuff, and I had just woken up and I was thinking about it and I'm like, technically, y'all are in my house. Like, this is my dining room. Do not judge me for wearing like a bra and a jacket and that's it. Well, and pants, but like no shirt. Because I was a little bit uncomfortable about it, and then I was like, you know what? This is my house. I'm just what I want. And then I started thinking about it, and I was trying to figure out like which buildings were like what room of my house. So, I'm thinking the dining hall, of course, is my dining room slash kitchen because I don't really eat anywhere else, and it's where I get food and stuff. And then like the like cafes on campus could be like the snack bin in my house because there's like good food in my house, and then there's like food I have to make, which would be my dining hall. Then I was thinking the library could be my home base, like my bedroom, because I do all my homework in there, and I normally like play on my computer in there. And the only thing I don't do is sleep, which is what I do in here. So like this would be like just my bed, would be my bedroom, and then the library would be the rest of my room, like the floor space, and then like my living room could be where I am with friends most often, which is nowhere because I'm not with friends that often. But it could very easily be just like here, like the common room or the living room of my suite could be like my living room. And then there's like the rooms I never go in, so like the theater could be the den, which would be like where the TV is and stuff. And then like the humanities building could be Sarah's room because she likes reading, or Mom's room because it has all the files and stuff in it. So that could be that. And then Schaefer A is where my laundry room is, so that would be my laundry room because that's the only reason I use that building. But yeah, because I feel I like this is my room, but like the college is my home. So I feel like that's a cool thing to be like this whole like I think there's like 1,000 acres or something is my home, which is cool. Um, but yeah, I've been thinking about that. Um, Story about my life. I'm not gonna tell you too much because a lot of it is stressing me out. So I just don't want to talk about it. My mom is moving the 19th, which is one of the things I'm stressed about. Cause like I don't want her to be sad, and I feel like she is gonna be sad. But not only is she gonna be sad, but I don't really want to go to Bristol, but I have to because I don't want her to be like lonely and stuff. So I'm just like divided on where I want to spend most of my time on my breaks. Like Atlanta, Pawleys Island, Bristol. Like it's a lot. And for Thanksgiving, I was planning to go to Atlanta, but then Mimi was like, I don't want your mom to be surrounded by 90 like unpacked boxes and just alone for Thanksgiving. And it made me really sad. So I don't know what I'm gonna do now. So yeah, that's one thing I'm stressed about. School, I'm assuming is somewhere in there, but I don't really feel it. I like somebody on campus, so that's a little stressful because I don't know what to do about it. Um, and I don't know. I'm just stressed. There's a story I want to tell you, but I'm gonna tell you and then like never repeat it back to me because it's really sad, and I got sad and upset, and then I talked to a friend here about it, and they were like, yeah, you should be sad and upset, or not even sad, but just like mad. I'm gonna tell you the story. So Friday night, I like had a panic attack a little bit, so then I called a friend and was like, just like talking to her like normal, but she was talking about the person I like, which is already stressful. And then she was like, ooh, get it, like, you know what get it means. And then I was like, I don't want to. And she was like, of course you want to. Everybody wants to. And I was like, this is fun. And then I was like, well, do you know what it means, like, not to do anything? And then I was like, do you know what asexuality means in, like, humans? And then there was, like, a pause. And then she just kind of went, like, no, is that you? And I was like, yeah. Like, I've been telling you forever that I don't like sex. I just didn't tell you the word. And she was like, I know she was joking when she said this. But it still kind of feels like she means it as well. Because she then was like, you're so broken, we can fix you. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then I talked to her the next day in person, and I was like, hey, that's not cool to tell people. And then she was like, I'm joking, I was joking. And then I'm like, mm-hmm. And then she was like, oh wait, did I like actually offend you? And I'm like, yes. Yeah. And then she was like, I'm sorry, but still. And then, like, when I left with another friend of mine that wasn't her. And she was like, I didn't know you were asexual until she told me you were. Why didn't you trust me enough to tell me? And then I was like, that was a secret a little bit. And she told you. So now I'm stressing out because this feels like something that's mine to tell people that I no longer have control over. And then, like, at dinner today, like, Chloe's really into sex and stuff, and she was talking about it, and I was uncomfortable, and then she was like, oh, I have to stop because Haley's uncomfortable, which is good, and it's what I want her to do, but then she was like, it's funny because I'm so sexual, and Haley's asexual. And the person she was talking to doesn't even know me that well, so she didn't know beforehand. And so it even more like stressed me out as like that information is no longer just mine to tell. I don't know, it stresses me out a little bit. And then like my mom is stressing me out. And then like work, like I worked like 25 hours last week plus school and homework, and so I didn't really have time to do much of like relaxing. And I know 25 hours doesn't seem like that much, but it is to me. I just noticed my wardrobe is like, the paint on my wardrobe connects to the wall. Wait. Like, so now I'm like, is that why it's so hard to move? Because you painted it to the wall? On that realization, I'm gonna go. And I am happy that you are happy, and that you were a zombie. And Hal was really quick too to come up with, because like I came up with him at dinner, and then I was him like 2 or 3 hours later. And not all the time was spent like deciding what I was gonna be. Like a lot of it was like decorating for the party and stuff. I'm trying to think of more things to say. I don't have anything. I look forward to your next video. Bye. Love you.